Brad, do you have any artistic abilities? I did win Poem of the Week in 4th grade. No, nothing to note since then. Yeah, Mom never put his stuff up on the fridge either. This is an amazing story about Chris, who is a wood turner. If you don't know what wood turning is, you are about to be mesmerized by this video.
A wood turner who happens to be blind. Everything he makes is entirely from sound.
That's round, that isn't.
And touch.
Getting a lot of feedback now through my fingertips.
Chris lost his sight in just 4 weeks in 2008 due to an infection.
It's tiring being blind. It's a huge shock on the system, just psychologically, emotionally.
A few years later, Chris found wood turning.
I had never been a wood turner, never had a class, never even seen a wood turner. So I took it upon myself to listen to YouTube every day for months, probably 3 or 4 months.
The cups, the bowls, the candlesticks, it's all based on a picture in his mind.
Don't be moving. The satisfaction that I get from turning just a nondescript piece of wood into an art form, you know, it gives me immense pleasure. The challenge is there as well, the challenging element, and the danger, I like that element too.
As well as having a YouTube channel, Chris now tours the country, giving talks and demonstrations.
You know, I am different, I know I'm different than everybody else.
And Chris has a point there. He's one of only a few blind wood turners in the world.
I love wood turning. I could watch videos about it all day. It's very, for some reason, satisfying to me.
Maybe we should buy one of Chris's cups.
It's not a bad idea. Thing I found amazing, Chris had never seen wood turning before he went blind. He never even knew what it was. And then he fell in love with it and said he just dedicated himself to it. He read all about it. He watched YouTube videos about it or listened to YouTube videos about it. And he just made it his hobby because he didn't want to be just visually impaired. He wanted to be able to do something. And he found wood turning, which is wood turning fast and using sharp objects to carve it, which doesn't sound super safe for the blind, and made it into an absolute passion, and now travels around the country doing it. It's just the story of just showing that if you really push yourself, and even if you're not good at something, for anybody out there, visually impaired or not, if you're not good at something, if you dedicate yourself to it, you actually might have more of a talent than you could think.